What's up, everybody? Welcome to luimarco. You are being saluted on a weekendly basis. What a marvelous weekend. Back to the future all over again. Almost 2007. Why? Because of this gentleman right here. All this spoke about him expectedly. As I told you guys, I mean, he won decisively so yesterday, the Baltimore Pro Show. So he's qualified for Mr. Olympia. Congratulations, Mr. Victor Martinez. You came a long way. Just for the record, he weighed actually, because I spoke to his trainer yesterday, on the phone. I think he weighed like 115 kilograms. Do the math and convert that to 2 pounds actually. Just for the record, his last show-in was 107. So he gained whooping how much that's 8 kilograms. That's huge. 8 kilograms is like, I don't know, like 17-18 pounds of raw muscle. You can see that his muscle looks better, he has that vascularity, that anabolic effect, of course, consequently to the anabolic chicken. Let's take a look at some pics here. You can see the side chest here next to is it Big Small, this guy? Yeah, a Big Small. I think this guy is Akeem, right? Anyway, he smoked them out of water. Senseless pictures were not loyal, but this one is HD. Look at the back. This is a serious contention back. This is a proper back that can do battle with pretty much everybody. Tell you that much, right? Absolutely to be saluted. I spoke to his trainer Abdullah. I told him, bro, because I only saw the pictures 5 days out. Told him he can dial in a little bit more the glutes, and you know what? He did it. I mean, we're not talking Phil Heath level, let's be honest, but it's not far. It's not far, and he can do it. I'm gonna tell you why in a few, right? Because the pictures we saw prior to that was 5 days out. I mean, he died definitely more than this. The Hemis stayed absolutely loyal. And the tie-in there got, appreciably better. Let's take a look at this, a most muscular pose right here. He's happy. Bubble gut, not even once. And just for the record, he did not use all the tools that most of the pros actually use in his prep. I mean, the guy told me, bro, I guarantee you, he did not take the glutamine, if you know what I mean. He did not take it at all to prep the show. Even him, he was somehow surprised, bro. He said, how come I'm not going to take this? Abdullah told him, bro, trust me, you're going to be fine. And fine, he was, right? There you go. Bubble gut, not even once. Proper achievement. So this is the picture I want you to, let's concentrate on it a bit. So this is the gentleman I spoke to yesterday. His name is Abdullah Al Farhan. Of course, he is part of the Camel crew, rightfully so, named by none other than Dennis James. Dennis James, you're absolutely being saluted. Dennis James a year ago called these guys Chihuahuas. He called them Chihuahuas, like the guys working for Badr Budai, the owner of Oxygen Gym, supposedly alluding to the fact that they don't have any kind of expertise in the game. Let's read what Victor Martinez have said. Victor is 43 for the record, right? So he's a veteran in the game. He said, I am an explorer. I search high and low when I'm not at my best at what I do. Who would have thought the person would be Abdullah Al Farhan from a little country called Kuwait that would do my entire prep as little as 3 weeks. To be exact, he prepped him for 23 days. That's it. I mean, he was in Kuwait for only 23 days under the trainer of this gentleman. Of course, with the consumption of the special anabolic chicken and also the special air effect there in Kuwait. Supposedly, the Oxygen Gym is absolutely to be saluted. Nonetheless, as little as 3 weeks, and turned my almost 43-year-old physique around. Looks can be deceiving, and one look at him, most guys bigger than him will not think twice to work with him. As the saying goes, never judge a book by its cover. I'm happy Badr Budai gave me the opportunity with the ultimate support of MHP Strong for the last 11 years and so on. So he did it. Because these guys put themselves on the map. A lot of people were discarding them as an example, as I mentioned. Dennis James, in my opinion, dissed them last year for whatever reason. I don't know if he was mad because he lost Big Grammy. As you guys know, Big Grammy was under his belt, unsuccessfully so, and then he moved to George Farah, unsuccessfully so. And right now he is with Chris Acito, and Chris Acito is actually part of the Camel Crew. As a matter of fact, since ever, Chris Acito discovered the Middle East, as far as I know, when he was invited by Samir Banout, the ex-Miss Olympia, like a long time ago, like 15 or 20 years ago. They went to Qatar, which is another country there, or the UAE, and then he discovered and fell in love with the local culture. Right now, he is doing business pretty much with these guys, and a lot of guys actually under his belt have that flavor, the Camel Crew flavor, that special raw muscle looking, just pure, just proper, just good, just clean. And so is the case of Mr. Victor Martinez. He comes from a long shot. I mean, you guys remember. Oh, look at this in the back, Mr. Sean Ray. We'll talk about Sean Ray in a few. And this guy, by the way, is 31 years old, so he is just a kid in the game. He's an ex-champion of judo, right? And he looks small, but if he removes the shirt, trust me, this guy is diced to the socks out of the box all year long. Hopefully Mr. Victor Martinez will come back to Kuwait for the rest few weeks. We're just 8 weeks out of Mr. Olympia to continue your venture. And you know what? If it's not broken, do not fix it. It is your best shape ever since 2007. Your muscle is just fine. You just need some fine tuning, and you can do it. I'm really happy for this guy. We all remember in 2013 Generation Iron, he looked desperate. As I mentioned, he had a lot of mishaps, this guy, and he's really a gentle giant. So I'm really happy for him, and good luck for Mr. Olympia. Sean Ray. Now, Sean Ray, marvelous physique, arguably Mr. Olympia uncrowned, what was it, 1990, let's say 1994, because Dorian came in bloated with a dismantled left bicep, right? And Sean Ray was on, but he placed second. Anyway, a lot of people speculate about that. Some others say 1996. He was also good in 1996. I loved that shape of him, but nonetheless, personally, by the way, Sean Ray blocked me on social media, and that is just fine. I don't know why he blocked me, probably because of the shreds stuff. But let's move on to one of his so-called friends, Mr. Kevin the Cat, the Maryland Machine Levrone. Picture is 25 minutes old, as you guys can see. So let me remove the music and look at him. And as stated quite honestly, Sean Ray was absolutely wrong, as usual. In my opinion, he is hating since 1992 because he is a whiner. I mean, another dude who used to call him Shauna. The dude who used to call him Shauna is Mr. Flex Wheeler. And Flex Wheeler, when he was asked by Generation Iron, he said actually Sean Ray was wrong when he called out Kevin Levrone, and he said openly, bro, you were wrong, you're too old. And he started to talk about a dead bodybuilder. It's a risky business. What the hell are you doing? It's the biggest mistake of your life, this and that. I actually did not agree with that respectfully, and so is Flex Wheeler. Flex said, bro, if you can do it, go ahead and do it. And obviously Kevin Levrone is basically dismantling and proving everybody wrong. He's coming from a long shot, and he is doing it right. And absolutely salute actually his comeback. He's doing it proper, and he needs good energy. If you are a friend of somebody, do not ding him. In my opinion, it's uncalled for to say, bro, don't do this, or that you're too old, and death, or that guy died and whatever. Come on, man. That's it. For the record, Kevin Levrone called actually Sean Ray the Stingray. You guys can be my guest for whatever reason. So that is what's up. This is a gentleman actually who lives in my country, highly underrated. They gave him second yesterday. He should have been number one. His name is Dura, right? He comes from Egypt, moved to my country, a few years ago, and he's already making a statement. And absolutely, he should have won yesterday, but they gave him second. I'd say it was politics, but what can you do? So this is him. Another statement that, you know, Egyptian, those Pharaoh genetics are absolutely loyal. Front lat spread is absolutely Dorian-esque. I think this guy took one. He's good too. He's good too, right? His name is Peter. I don't know him. He's okay. But in my opinion, I mean, for the pictures I saw, I think that Dura was just more massive. He took his category, but he placed second in the overall. I don't know what they're seeing. I mean, the back of Dura is just out muscling this guy. This guy is conditioned well, but proportions are just not loyal. And the front lat spread is a statement. I mean, this guy overshadows him. The Dura is absolutely overshadowing him. Hopefully next year. Everything else was just perfect. Wheels are there, diced glues, peeled hemis, baby please. What more can you do? But it happens. Talking about Canada, another gentleman, actually one of my, not my friends, he's like my son, for instance. I adopted him lately. He's 21 and he won actually the junior nationals. Absolutely to be saluted. His name is Simon Ducharme, right? Quite respectful. I spoke to him privately. Only 21, right? And genetics are good. Proportions are absolutely loyal. And this is just the start. I mean, this is a junior. He just have to grow. Everything will grow bigger. At his age, if you do it properly, everything just grows. I gave him an advice, though, about his abs. He was actually refraining from training his abs, as a lot of people do, because he was afraid. He told me, bro, I thought they will get bigger and I'll have like a bubble gut. I said, no, bro, work your abs, do not worry. Worst case scenario, you will be like Abzilla. You guys know Abzilla, the Lebanese, baby please, and that's it. He is tall, proportions are loyal, bringing aesthetics. Everything will get bigger next year. He brought it, that face, and absolutely to be saluted. So this is what is up, guys. So I'm quite amazing when you see like the difference. Like this guy is 21, Kevin is like 50, so it's more than double the age. And you know, Victor Martinez is 43, and you see all these guys competing properly, successfully. So that's a statement that all of us can do it at any age, except this guy who is doing some whatever head workout. Tell me what is up, guys. The hell is this? Properly not executed. What the hell are you working, bro? Let's work out recruits the gains. Absolutely to be saluted. Don't forget to like the video and tell me what you guys think about it. Day D, bro.